MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Ready now, Whit Merrifield. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Really feeling like fall here in New England. 60 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. Softly hit out to short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Billy Burns.
So stepping in, Billy Burns. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has a 3-for-12 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Devers has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Betts looking up, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer here in the series, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Lucas Duda now,
First baseman number 20.
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Duda leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals get 1 here courtesy of Mike Moustakas. Bottom of the first coming up from the Fens, and KC's off and running. It's 1-0. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Danny Duffy gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender, has been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion, the ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Xander Bogaerts will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Duda waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's Mookie Betts. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. Bogaerts takes off. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Soler. He makes the running play. 2 down. And the throw here is dropped. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. D-Rod. Duffy sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. Two out with the man at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, center fielder number 6.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. bounce it to the left side. Gloved by Bogarts. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, shortstop, ALDS Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
This is popped up. Moustakas has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 6, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's hitting .429. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 8, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Red Sox leave one. It remains 1-0. Striding into the box, Cam Gallagher, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the strike. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. At the plate, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. KC down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Vasquez on at first. Nobody out. Line toward right center. Orlando is right there, 1 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Vasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw won't get him.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game, so he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A man at third with 1 away. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. High and deep to center field. Orlando ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Duffy sets. Here it is on 0-1.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Lucas Duda now.
Number 21.
Line drive base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
In is Jorge Soler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Settling in now, Chesler Cuthbert, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. There goes the runner. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando as he grounds one briskly to short. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Royals are able to knock things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. 2 balls and no strikes. Ramirez, playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw gets him, 2 down. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in now for Kansas City, Alcides Escobar. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
With Merrifield next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bats on the run, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Christian Vasquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there. 1 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Duda in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Lucas Duda. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Duda stands at second with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts, singled homer run in his last time up.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they can't get to strike him out, throw him out, double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle. There is Escobar. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Ranging back is Burns. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Red Sox leave them loaded. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Paulo Orlando. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, ALDS Escobar.
Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Another one sent foul. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
On its way is pitch number 75. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. go-ahead run heading for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Brad Keller takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Brad Keller.
Eduardo Nunez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here's Mookie Betts. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
In now, Rafael Devers, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scored.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Brian Flynn takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Brian Flynn.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Gallagher is over to take a look. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Orlando's under it.
And that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 7-2. Whit Merrifield next to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway, with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Standing in, Billy Burns hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Sale is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. Line drive base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Popped him up. Merrifield takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mookie Betts, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. So next to the plate for the Royals, Lucas Duda. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Number 66 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In is Jorge Soler. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. And it's now a 7-4 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has it in his sights, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paulo Orlando, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. Boston win the opener here in the division series. Chris Sale gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs.